Post Malone's Behaviour Explained. Post Malone definitely is a name a lot of us are familiar with. We all have different Post Malone first singles. I remember the first song I ever listened from him was Congratulations, where he featured Quavo from the Migos. I remember trying to memorize the lyrics because it felt relatable, and that's why we all love Posty. His lyrics are not high and mighty like other artists, they're very relatable. So when we saw Post Malone acting strangely, we were definitely very concerned. But should we be worried, or is it just one of those things? In today's video, we'll be talking about Post's weird behaviors and what the singer has to say about them. We all know that Post Malone doesn't exactly act normal. I don't really think a lot of musicians act normal, to be honest, but Post Malone has this different vibe that he gives off. First of all, the singer has a crazy amount of tattoos. Now, that's cool. Most people have tattoos. But did you know that some of those tattoos were applied by himself? But that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Posty's weird behaviors. Recently, some videos surfaced only of Posty during a show where the artist was acting very disoriented on stage, slurring some words and even falling down. But if that wasn't weird enough, after the show, the artist was asked by a fan for an autograph and he seemed confused, asking her where to sign. He got so confused that he eventually had to sign his name a bunch of times, trying to get where she asked him to do so. There are also other videos that show the singer crouching on the ground, struggling to pick up the microphone, then standing back up straight. After seeing all of these videos, our first guess was that he was probably tipsy at that concert. Everyone knows that the majority of artists take a bit of alcohol before their performance to give their stage presence a boost. But Post Malone's recent behaviors got his fans worrying if he's maybe over drinking, or perhaps mixing liquor with some other stuff, drugs maybe? This particular fear is also brought up again during his live passionate performance of his hit single Rockstar with 21 Savage. Midway through the performance and Posty was getting into the heat of things, his eyes rolled back into his head. This does not seem to us like the effects of alcohol, so we keep investigating. Now, it's no secret that the rapper already has underlying mental health issues that come from as far back as when he was still a kid. Post Malone spoke to GQ recently, and he disclosed to them some of his previous issues. When I was in middle school, I'd cry myself to sleep every effing day. It was kind of the same thing in high school. I tried drinking some beers to try and get the off, but it never actually left. Could it be that some of those fears and feelings of inadequacy have crept back in somehow? Maybe Posty has resulted in drowning himself in alcohol or something worse to try and push them back. Admitting that his mental health was still in progress, Posty further stated clearly that he understood the dangers of self-medication, noting the death of his other music peers such as Lil Peep and Mac Miller, who both died in 2017, and even the death of Juice WRLD in December 2019. From this, we can clearly see that he understands the dangers of drugs and addiction. But when talking about the topic, he had this to say: "That could have been me," but then refused to be upfront about his own mental health. I know, I'm trying, it's difficult. Through my songs, I can talk about anything I may want, but sitting here face to face is very difficult, the 24-year-old rapper said. To clear the air, Post Malone kept on insisting that he's not on drugs but is actually having fun at his shows. He describes this as feeling effing fantastic. Post Malone had fans also saying wow for all the wrong reasons after rendering what many are deeming a bizarre performance at Nashville's Bridgestone Arena. Hot on his runaway tour, the rapper fell on stage while delivering a live rendition of his single, I Fall Apart. Captured by several fan-recorded videos, concert-goers expressed concern as he continued to tumble throughout the night, even struggling to get up and regain his balance in instances. Fans' responses were troubling as Post Malone has been acting strange and inebriated at his shows. So could it be that Posty lied to keep the minds of his fans at rest? Because we know that almost a year ago, Malone launched his own marijuana company called Shaboink. So the fans are aware of Post Malone's involvement with that, but no one is still certain if he has started using other drugs too, or not. Fans are now beginning to worry due to the number of celebrities who have passed recently due to drug overdoses. Within the past few years, we've seen Mac Miller, Juice WRLD, Lil Peep, Tom Petty, and Prince die of accidental overdoses. we don't want to add Posty to that list. Fans keep posting videos, tweets, pictures, and words of encouragement for Malone, hoping he isn't falling back into depression, causing him to become addicted to drugs. After seeing the overwhelming amount of rumors and posts about it, Malone decided to address his fans' concerns at one of the shows this past week in Memphis, Tennessee. He told the crowd that he's never felt better, he's not in drugs, and he's not depressed. He said his behavior in falling on the floor was all part of his performance. His manager, Dre London, likewise claimed there was no need to worry and that Post's behavior was part of the act. Post's father, Richard Post, also commented on the artist's behavior, stating clearly, "I don't want to come across as dismissive to those of you who have expressed concern about Austin. Your sincerity and kindness regarding him is certainly warm-hearted and appreciated," reaffirming that their concerns, although heartfelt, need not be, as Posty didn't have any issues. On Reddit, a couple of his fans also got worried about the fact that Post lost weight recently. This brought into the question the drug use he was earlier accused of, or him being overstressed worked. But later pictures saw him smiling and happy, and even helping out an old lady, which brought him calm and peace of mind to his followers that their favorite artist was still healthy and very much okay mentally. Personally, being a fan of Post Malone, I hope he's okay, and that he's definitely not on drugs, because I don't think anyone would want to lose Post Malone. I definitely won't want to lose Post Malone. So that's a wrap on today's video, guys. We hope we were able to clear the air. Don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button. It's the big red button under the video. Turn on the bell notification so you get notified when we drop a new video. Comment down below what you think about Posty's behavior, and we'll see you guys in the next video.